Frugivore! Welcome back to the Frugivore Diet channel. So, this is really disturbing. As soon as I saw this post that Yovana put up on her Instagram story, I had to make a video. I had to respond to this. I am so concerned for her baby. So she posted this on her story just yesterday. She actually posted it via her husband, Dorian. Okay, so it says, our daughter is already consuming raw liver at 4 months. Like father, like daughter. Yes, raw liver. Likely from the liver of a baby cow or mama cow, which is a whole other topic to cover, right? The cruelty factor. But raw liver, I've never heard of any parent actually feeding their 4-month-old baby the raw liver of a bovine. I'm almost speechless. Almost, right? I have a lot to say about this. So he wrote on this, or the caption on this picture is, there's no such thing as kid food. They're just small humans who need good nutrition more than anyone. Okay, so there's no such thing as good kid food. Actually, at 4 months old, there is such thing. It's called breast milk. Okay? So they're just small humans who need good nutrition more than... Of course they are. Good nutrition. They're frugivores. And then I saw this nose to tail hat. And I am like, wow, this is what it's all about. Okay, this whole situation is coming from this Dorian guy. He has such a strong influence over Yovana, over what Yovana is, how she is feeding her baby. So obviously there's something going on here. If they feel like they need to give their baby the liver of a calf, I think Yovana apparently is having like breastfeeding issues where she's not producing enough milk. And to be honest, I'm not surprised. I don't think it's to do with not having enough mammary glands or anything like that, but to do with not actually having a deficient diet, right? Having issues with what she's eating, because she was also eating liver, I believe, during pregnancy and everything like that. And yeah, remember, she was. And that has a whole other host of issues. Even science covers that as being definitely not recommended. So anyway, I was going to, here's her Instagram. Yeah. So I was going to actually cover this video, day in my life as a new mum vlog. But I just wanted to quickly talk about the fact that a liver is actually, it's a filtration organ of the animal. Everything goes through there. So anything that is consumed, whether it's food, antibiotics, medicine, toxins, it gets filtered by the liver of the animal. All right. And a lot gets stored in there. Sure, some goes through, but a lot gets stored. Okay. So when you are eating the liver of an animal, you're feeding it to your baby who is just new to the world, who is not strong, you're risking food poisoning. You're definitely risking food poisoning. I mean, even in Japan, they have actually banned the sale of raw liver for consumption. It's that dangerous, and people risk going to jail if they are found serving it. And the risk of salmonella. Here, effective July 1st, 2012, selling beef liver at retail stores or restaurants for raw consumption was banned with civil and criminal penalties. Okay? Banned by law. Yeah. In addition to pork, meat, liver, and other organs can result in infection by the hepatitis E virus when eaten raw, as well as food poisoning by bacteria, or more severe food poisoning by parasites. That's right, you're risking parasites. It's a high risk of parasite infection, actually. And this is her baby. So the result of our study suggests that the ingestion of raw cow liver substantially increased the risk of toxocariasis. This is some sort of parasite. And the seropositive rate in patients who ate raw cow liver was more than 3 times higher than in patients who did not eat the raw cow liver. It's very high. It's also very high in cholesterol. But hang on, there's this other one I want to just please bear with me. It's important to learn about this raw liver, right? I know we're not doing a lot of watching a video, but please listen up so you know for future. So just read what I've got on the screen here, and I'm just going to go, through a few of the issues. Vitamin A toxicity, So there's a vitamin A toxicity issue here. Animal liver stores certain vitamins in concentrations dangerous for human consumption. So vitamin A toxicity is actually a real risk for human frugivores eating bovine livers. You know, when it comes to Yovana's situation, we know she's been eating liver for a few years now, and high levels of vitamin A could have potentially caused her miscarriage that she had and can cause birth defects in a developing baby, you know, especially during the first couple of months of pregnancy. But look, even if you have too much vitamin A while breastfeeding, fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin A can concentrate in breast milk, and excessive amounts of vitamin A can be harmful to a baby. So not only is the baby getting it through the breast milk, but also through this liver. So she's at risk of getting too much vitamin A toxicity. So during pregnancy, it's important not to get too much preformed vitamin A, which can cause birth defects and liver toxicity in high doses. So, you know, however, it's safe and beneficial to eat plenty of fruits and vegetables high in carotenoids. You know, it's not hard to get enough vitamin A. It's easy to get too much vitamin A. So when you're consuming this liver, of course. So yeah, food poisoning, high risk of parasite infection. There's also heavy metal poisoning risk. Copper, arsenic, mercury, they all accumulate in the liver of the animal, and heavy metal poisoning is a real risk. Okay, there's high levels of heavy metals in the liver, and also absorbing antibiotics, and there's also high levels of purines in the liver of the animal, and this creates an excess of uric acid in human frugivores as the body breaks these purines down. So this can cause all sorts of issues. A high blood uric acid level is associated with statistically significant increased risk of death from cardiovascular disease, stroke, congestive heart failure, or any cause. If left untreated, high uric acid levels may eventually lead to permanent bone, joint, and tissue damage, kidney disease, and heart disease. Research has also shown a link between high uric acid levels and type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, fatty liver disease. The list goes on, okay? So she's risking a lot of issues here that it just blows my mind. So it's obviously harmful to the baby. All right, I just don't understand. It's just like, why do you have to go down this path, Yovana? I think she's just so brainwashed, so influenced by her husband, who obviously knows nothing about the human species and about the nutrition that the human species needs. So, yeah, very, very disturbing. I feel so sorry for the baby. I feel so sorry for the baby. And this is a video that I was going to look at today, day in my life as a new mum vlog. So let's check it out, shall we? But before we go on, please don't be ridiculous and follow such a disturbing diet as to what Yovana is. You know, before, when she was consuming enough fruits, greens, nuts and seeds, when she was raw to full, consuming enough, okay? She was she was very healthy, but when she started increasing the amount of protein, when she was plant-based, that's when her health started to go downhill, and then before you know it, she's eating animals again, because it's not a healthy way to eat. You know, to pack in the protein, be obsessed with protein, is very unhealthy. There's no actual solid science that proves that the human frugivore thrives on a high protein diet. It's the opposite. So check out the raw till 4 diet. Check out the diet that people are getting fantastic results on a fruit-based diet, long-term great results, losing a lot of weight, gaining a lot of health. And I've been doing it for 15 years and I wouldn't change it. If it wasn't working, I would change. But there's no point when it's giving me such fantastic results. All right, let's get into it.